Hello lovely people and welcome back to a new video. My name is Evelyn Barta and this is the second part of my video about where different countries are going in 2022. So I was sharing downloads that I received about different countries and I discussed quite a few countries in my previous video, and I dived also deeper into the energies of Australia, of the UK and France. So I will continue what I did in the previous one, and I will talk more in detail about the USA, Canada, Austria, Germany, and Hungary in this video. Let's talk about the US first. And let's just say that the US is playing a very big part in the theme of 2022 globally. And let's be honest, it has been playing always a big part. And because we know that the Pluto return will happen soon on the US, and that is happening in the second house, which is the house of economy, finances. So there will be turmoil, there will be restructuring in terms of the economy. So we will hear a lot about the US. What I got right off the bat about the country is that the information and in general, there is a flexible timeline. So there's a big possibility for quantum shifts when it comes to the US. So whatever information I'm sharing right now, it is very flexible. It's all up to people's free will. The downloads about the US was that there will be some natural events happening, some natural disasters even, that might occur in some parts of the US in 2022. And then there will be financial and economic issues and big changes in political structures in the US this year. So I'm not surprised. There are many signs of that might come. There's a big possibility. However, nothing is set in stone. But I do believe that the financial situation, yes, it will happen. There will be big changes. Also, what I got is that a lot of truth coming out in 2022 about the government. So lies being exposed. And there will be some catalytic events that will lead to the awakening of the masses. And that is amazing because that is needed all around the world, and there will be huge spiritual awakening. So that is something that most countries will have, but in the US, 100%. Also, I got that there will be much more cooperation and this brotherhood energy in 2022 between people, and there will be a lot of awakening of people to their power and to the truth. Lots of lies remain unexposed, although, so there are some areas which will remain as they were. I think many things will come out of Hollywood and probably the Epstein case, but I don't think all people will be exposed that are related to that case. I was asking about the injection situation, and the answer was that injection mandates will not go forward this year. Take it or leave it. This is what I got. I think they don't really want to push for that because Americans, I was saying that in my previous videos, they are not going to put up with that. So according to the present energies, that's not going to happen. Also, I got that there will be many technological advancements and inventions. Also, artificial intelligence will be more and more dominant in 2022 in the US. In terms of chakras, I got that all 7 chakras will be triggered so that they can be healed. All 7 chakras need to be healed in the US. Okay, so this is what I got in terms of downloads, and let's pull a few tarot cards about the USA. Let's see what is happening. So we have the 4 of Pentacles that is reversed. We have the Page of Wands reversed. We have the 4 of Swords reversed. We have the 10 of Wands upright. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Swords upright. So right off the bat, I can say that the underlying energy of this reading is this feeling of being stuck. Although on this card, it doesn't really look like that person is stuck. She kind of has a lot of wisdom, so she's not like she doesn't know what she's doing, but for some reason she's keeping herself stuck in this energy. So that is the underlying energy, which for me means that the people in the US have a lot of potential, and they know that they have, and they are aware of their power. And it's very interesting because normally this card looks completely different. This is giving me the impression that yes, the people of the United States know very well that they have a lot of potential. They know that they can turn things around. However, they are not doing enough. For some reason, they are keeping themselves stuck. So we have the Ten of Wands upright, which normally in tarot is represented by that card where a person is carrying lots of wands. And those wands are very, very heavy and they are almost unbearable to be carried. But in this card, it looks like that person is blinded. It is not seeing things clearly and it doesn't know how to get out of this situation. It doesn't see the way out of a situation. It doesn't see the solution to those problems. And then we have the Four of Swords as well, which normally in this position is about retreat, is about healing, is about losing, but then choosing to retreat and choosing to kind of heal the wounds. But when it's reversed, it's more about this feeling of being restless, of wanting to act. It's almost like, okay, I healed, I took on a lot of crap, I was tolerating lots of things, but now it's time to act. There's no more time to just stay passive and do nothing. So that is that energy. And then we have the Page of Wands as well, reversed. And normally the Page of Wands is a very young energy. It's a new project, it's new ideas, something young that wants to come forward. But because it's reversed, it's almost like that young energy, that new idea is being blocked by other forces. And it can also indicate immaturity when it comes to the governance, but immaturity of people as well that don't know how to handle the situation. They are being just blinded. They don't see the way out. And then there's the Four of Pentacles. Again, that person is blinded there. It is not seeing clearly. He's looking at the flowers, but he's not seeing them. So this is about opportunities that are there, but one is unable to see them. One is not using their personal power. I don't know, I'm getting the same vibe as I was getting about Italy in my previous video, that there's a lot of potential there. There's a lot of potential to create, to move forward, to move out of this situation, but somehow they are choosing to stay there. They are choosing to remain there, even though there's a lot of wisdom. That higher power is helping her, but somehow she is not asking for help. She's choosing to remain in that state. And the Four of Pentacles is also about finances, because the Pentacles are always talking about the finances. So that can indicate like issues with the economy that people are not seeing, that people are not aware of, because they are being blinded. They are being fed with the official narrative that has nothing to do with reality. For example, the stock market. What is going on there, I don't think it has much to do with what is really happening. And this is also about greed. Behind all the orchestrations in the world, which the US is a huge part of, there is this greed blocking the view of people. So that needs to dissolve, that self-imposed restriction or whatever. And people in the US need to get back into their power. This is also about a desire for long-term security. And we have to realize, people in the USA have to realize that the authorities are not giving them this long-term security. It is them that will give themselves. So that person has to take off the blinders and has to see those flowers and has to see that he has a big connection with nature, and nature can provide with a lot of abundance. So I hope you're getting what I'm trying to say. Let's get another clarifier card for the US as general theme, underlying energy. So one card to clarify. Thinker, reversed, number 44. Okay, let's just check what this card is in the guidebook. It's reversed. It says that you might be suffering from analysis paralysis. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest, do something creative, exercise or meditate. Soon you will come to your senses and an aha moment will bring clarity. So people in the US need to use more heart-based energy, more creativity rather than logic. And there's a lot of masculine energy as well that has been leading the whole world, including the US, because there is a hotspot of this cult that is leading the world, and the UK as well, we know. But there's this heart-based energy that people need to operate from. Instead of trying to figure out things logically, you guys in the US collectively have to take a break. and looking inwards, and that will bring clarity, that will bring an aha moment. Because again, is this energy of not seeing things clearly, being blinded, not seeing opportunities. That might be in 2022 something that many people will struggle with, seeing things clearly. And also this trickster energy, this fear of not being able to discern what is true and what is not, what is deception and what is honest. So a lot of healing happening in those areas. So this is what I'm seeing for the US. Let's move on to Canada. So in terms of Canada, what I received as a download was that there will be a rise of feminine energies, or at least there is a need for the rise of feminine energy because there's an imbalance there. Also, 2022 might be about problems related to variants, virus variants I'm talking about. So some variants might appear, or the already existent variant might be a problem. Also, problems related to the injections might appear too in 2022. And in terms of the injection mandates, I got that they are not going forward. I don't know if they are mandated there or they are not, but I know that a huge percentage of the population has got it already. People are quite discriminated in Canada when it comes to the injection. This is what I heard. But I have been told that the mandates are not going forward, so it will not be mandated. Also, problems related to COVID. So related to the virus, not only the variants, but then the virus itself. And to be fair, when I first tuned into the energy of Canada, what I heard was tolerance. So there's a need for more tolerance, tolerating each other and not judging each other for taking certain decisions and thinking differently. So more tolerance is needed. Again, heart-based frequency. Also, I got that there will be a significant event that will trigger the country, just as I think in the UK or where I got the same. And it will lead to significant changes and new insights within the masses. Also, I got that severe measures will continue in 2022. I don't know what is the situation right now there, but whatever is going on, it will continue this year. In terms of the chakras, I got that the root chakra, solar plexus, throat, and crown chakra will need to be healed. So these chakras might be triggered. The root chakra, you know, the ancestral trauma, ancestral healing, and everything related to security and safety. Solar plexus is personal power. Throat chakra, speaking out, speaking your truth. And the crown chakra, that's the connection with the other side, the ability to receive messages and insights. And again, Canada is related to the UK. They have the same queen, the same royal family, things related to the crown again in Canada. That's very interesting. This is what I got in terms of downloads. Let's pull a few cards. Let's check what is going on in Canada in 2022. I will shuffle the cards 1 second. Got the 10 of Swords that popped out. Knight of Swords, upright. Knight of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune that is reversed. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands, also reversed. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune reversed is talking about something that is not happening in the favor of people, in the favor of the country. There's an energy that doesn't want the benefit of the country, basically. Also, the Wheel of Fortune reversed can talk about things being out of control. But on this card, the woman, she is pregnant. She's pregnant there. So hopefully the problems with the injection doesn't mean that there will be problems, but it could be actually, but I hope not. It could mean that there will be problems with infertility, so issues with that. And then we have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords, both upright. So the Knight of Swords is about fast movement, is about news that are coming very quickly. It is also about a lifestyle change. There's a cross there. So this is Celtic Tarot, but that cross could indicate something related to religion, something related to spirituality as well, that there's a change in the air because the Knights are always bringing new energy and news. And the Knight of Cups is normally quite good because It is about love, it is about romance, it's about new energies related to romance. So there might be things that are coming out of nowhere, positive and the negative energies as well. And then we have the Ten of Swords, which popped out. That was the first card that popped out as I was shuffling. And that is about being defeated. That is a complete rock bottom. That is a painful ending. There might be an ending of something that is happening related to these two energies, like something related to religion, something related to church. And now I'm thinking about the incident about the indigenous people in those residential schools. So there might be some information coming out again about that. But there's some very nice news as well, you know, like some heart-based, love-based related things. And because I got the information that the crown chakra and the crown needs to be healed, that can be related to that as well. The church and the crown. And at the bottom of the deck, we did have the Three of Wands reversed. And that is about delays, is about things not coming as fast as we have planned them, setbacks, lack of planning. There might be this energy of we are not very prepared for handling the situation in the country. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is talking about as well, because this is indicating things going out of control. Let's get another card as a clarifier, another tarot card. Eight of Wands reversed. And that is also about delays, about things not happening quickly, because the Eight of Wands is always talking about fast movement and energies coming really fast, but it's reversed. So there are delays. There are delays in probably in changes, but I feel like there's something that is coming out. There is something, and just because of this card and that cross there is something coming out, I'm telling you, related to church, related to the crown as well. That might trigger some changes, but things will not happen as quickly as people would like to happen, because there are still so many people, I feel like, that are not seeing through the lies. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing for Canada, and the next country is Germany. No, Austria. Let's start with Austria. So what I got about Austria was that the deception and the lies that are being present will continue this year. There will be many injection injuries. This is what I got as well. So problems with that. Also about the mandates when it comes to the liquid, they will get implemented. This is what I got, that that will go forward, unfortunately. However, there is an energy of abundance and this energy of a great harvest as well when it comes to Austria. So I did get that very nice energy that work will be paying off. So even though there are negative things that are happening, you know, about the injections, probably they will go forward with fines that people need to pay that are refusing it. However, there is this energy of abundance as well. And I do think that will come from a spiritual awakening again and the rise of a heart-based energy. I was asking about the chakras, and I got the answer that we are not supposed to know which chakras need to be healed. That was very weird, but this is what I got about Austria. Also, I was asking about the people that refused the liquid, and apparently they will have the same rights as in 2021, so there will be not a lot of changes in that sense. But it's quite concerning what is happening in Austria, so I don't think anyone needs more severe mandates. So yeah, this is what I got. Let's pull a few cards because there was not a lot of information. And next I will be talking about Germany, and I got much more information about Germany. So, but let's check what is going on in Austria in 2022. And it's such a beautiful country, and it's quite close to me, but I've never been to Austria. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups upright. We have the Hanged Man upright, so that's a new perspective. We have the Knight of Wands upright as well. Page of Swords reversed, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Empress. So the underlying energy of the reading and Austria in general is this, as I said, this abundance, this fertility, because the Empress is about that. It's a nurturing energy. It's a very nice, very positive, very resourceful energy as well. She is symbolizing abundance. So as I said, this is what I got, that there's a lot of positive things that are coming in 2022 for Austria. And then we have the Hanged Man. So as I said, this is a new perspective. This is a new spiritual way of seeing things after being through so many things that are changing one's perspective. It is also about sacrificing oneself for the benefit of the whole, for a new perspective. On this card, again, there's this heart-based energy, heart-based frequency that will be present in the country. That is related to abundance, is related to cooperation with each other, to love, to understanding when it comes to hardships. So I feel like the hardships that are happening in a country will bring people together. That will start a cooperation because people are really sticking together. They are coming together. They are going out on the street, and there's this energy of courage there. And it's beautiful to see. And I think it will happen, it will continue this year as well. We also have the Queen of Cups, which is healing and support. So a person that is very empathetic. Again, people coming together, supporting each other. And then we have the Knight of Wands as well, which is about being free-spirited. It is about this creativity, this passion, fire energy, but then coming in a free-spirited way. So it's actually a very nice energy, even though there are like horrible things happening. But I'm not getting anything negative. So something nice is coming in Austria. And then we have the Page of Swords that is reversed. And that is actually about tax issues, legal issues. So I think that is representing the people that refuse to have the injection, and they might suffer in that sense. They will not have access to certain things. And of course, the fines. This is actually representing the fines. There might be some issues because of that, and it will not be convenient for people. However, there's a lot of abundance. There's a lot of spiritual awakening that is coming in Austria. So quite beautiful. Good news. Okay, let's move on to Germany. What I got was that there will be a dominant or rising energy, rising feminine energy that will be present in the country. That doesn't necessarily mean a female leader. They did have a female leader for many years. I don't know who is the leader now, who is the president. The feminine energy can indicate also a feminine energy in the collective, a more, again, creative, heart-based energy. Also, I got that there will be changes in institutions and changes in the government as well. And there might be a possible collapse or turmoil, something happening that will impact the government. In terms of the mandates and measures, I got that they will continue this year. That will trigger people big time. So people will keep pushing back, will keep going out on the street. I was asking about the injection, and I got that the mandates will get implemented. However, they will not get implemented in a way that it was expected. So there will be implementation, but in a different way. So things might shift a little bit. But again, this is based on the current energies. I also got that there will be problems related to the virus itself, not about the variant. So the virus itself, maybe, another fear-mongering thing. I got that there's a lot of money and profit orientation in the governance and behind what is happening. There's profit and there's money. The truth remains unexposed in many areas about this profit orientation and about other things as well. So I don't get that there will be an exposure. However, people will start seeing through the lies, and they will start awaken to what's going on. So awakening. Spiritual awakening will be something that is happening as well in Germany, just as in Austria. And that will lead to more cooperation and more heart-based energy. So kind of similar to the energies of Austria. This is what I got. And I also got that there's a lot of healing happening in 2022, in particular healing ancestral trauma and ancestral issues. So everything that is related to the past, and we know what I'm talking about, those horrible things that happened in the Second World War, will start to be triggered this year and will start healing. And in terms of chakras, I was asking which chakras will be dominant, and I got that the root chakra, which is related to the ancestral trauma and the past and safety and security, and also the third eye. So seeing things clearly, seeing what is going on behind the scenes. However, the whole truth about what is behind the orchestrations will not get exposed, will not come out. Okay, so this is what I received about Germany. very nice energies actually. So I'm very happy that this whole thing, they are trying to keep people in low vibrations, in the lower chakras. However, this is such a great catalyst in Austria and Germany as well. Okay, let's pull a few cards about Germany. Three of Pentacles upright. We have the Hierophant upright. We have the Star reversed. We have Temperance reversed, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Wands upright. So there's a lot of fiery energy, a lot of fierceness, and going forward with this fire energy, with this passion. And I believe that is representing people and the power of people, that people are standing up, that people are pushing back, not letting the authorities to do whatever they want. And that is what is being represented by that. And then also the root chakra, there's a lot of red there, so the healing of this ancestral pattern, ancestral issues that are being represented by the root chakra. And then we have the Hierophant energy here, which is the authority that wants to keep things in a traditional way, to keep people under control. However, we do have also the Three of Pentacles that is about teamwork, that is about collaboration. So as I said, this whole situation in these two countries will bring people closer to each other and will start this cooperation. We have also the Temperance, that is a disruptive energy actually, and that is about chaos. So there's a lot of chaos going on in the country, a lot of turmoil. There is this energy of the Hierophant that is trying to disrupt the energies of awakening, but the collaboration is happening nonetheless. But then we have the Star as well, and that was reversed. And the Star reversed is about illness, is about depression, could be about fertility related things as well, that might be a problem. But then I also feel like some people will fall from the position of being a star, from the position of the spotlight. So the Hierophant might fall as well. Lots of major arcanas here. But I feel like this Temperance is also about people, and people not tolerating any longer, not being patient with what is going on, but kind of losing temper. And that is why we got the Queen of Wands as a passionate energy, the energy of people. So lots of changes all around the world, people, and it's beautiful because that's kind of the theme of the whole 2022 as a global, energy, that structures being teared down, collapsing, and this new energy that wants to come forward. So don't be discouraged because of the chaos that is happening, because as I said, it is necessary. Okay, let's move to the last country that I want to cover today, and that is Hungary. And as I said, I was guided to talk about Hungary for some reason. I have no idea why. But in terms of the governance there, I'm quite confused about the energies of the governance, about Viktor Orban. Because I'm not sure if he is a part of them, because this is not what I'm getting. I know there's a lot of deception happening in Hungary, and I know that people are not happy with what is going on. They want a change, but I'm not getting this sinister energy. I'm not getting this devil energy from Viktor Orban. However, he's pushing really, really hard for the injections, and that is quite concerning for me. So maybe I'm gonna do a reading on him at some point as well, or maybe we're gonna get some info in today's reading. So what came through about Hungary when I tuned into the energies was that, again, there's a lot of profit orientation there. Just as in Germany, there's a lot of money and materialism that is very, very prominent there. So that can be something that is behind the governance. Also, that can be a dominant energy of people, of Hungarian people as well. And I know how Hungarian people are because I'm Hungarian as well. Also, I got that there will be some natural events in 2022, maybe some natural disasters, maybe floods or other things that might happen in Hungary. In terms of the lies and what's going on, I got that people will continue obeying without seeing through what's going on. And the truth about hidden agendas remain unexposed in 2022. So the truth about this money orientation and profit will remain unexposed, and I know that there are so many people that are indoctrinated there as well, and lots of people are being, they got the liquid a big percentage of the population, unfortunately. Also, I got that significant changes in social structures will happen and new insights. Also, big changes in political structure. So maybe there will be a change in the governance. I don't think people will start it. I think it will be something traditional, but you never know. I might be surprised. You never know who's gonna wake up. And then I got that, which was very, very weird, that there will be some technological advancements in Hungary and artificial intelligence kind of being introduced more as well. And then I was asking about the chakras, and apparently the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the heart chakra, and the third eye is something that needs to be healed. So again, ancestral trauma, ancestral issues, issues with safety and security, heart chakra, love and compassion that needs to be healed there. People need to operate more from that heart-based energy. And then the third eye, seeing through the lies, seeing how things are, starting to use their intuition instead of relying on external sources. In terms of the people that did not get the injection, what I got was that they will have more rights compared to 2021, which is great news. So we'll see. Nothing is set in stone. Let's check the energies by pulling a few cards, and then I will end this recording. Got the Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, both reversed already, Seven of Swords reversed as well, Judgment reversed as well. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit reversed. So again, this energy of isolation, feeling alone, it looks like it's a thing in many countries this year. And then the Judgment reversed. So the Judgment card is about error in judgment and error in thinking, not being capable to judge a situation for what it is. So again, this energy of deception, of not seeing through things, which is very dominant when it comes to Hungarian people, and I know that. And it's also about being in denial about what is going on because it's too painful to face the truth, and also fearing change. So there's this resistance when it comes to the change. Three of Pentacles reversed is about the lack of teamwork, the lack of support. So I feel like people are not really coming together in Hungary. They're not really supporting each other. There's this division between people and a lot of judgment and not judging each other correctly, like this false judgment about each other. And again, we have the Seven of Swords that is about being caught. So there might be something that is coming out about someone in a leadership position or certain things in the country that have been hidden. So someone is being caught in what they are doing. But that's not gonna bring people closer to each other, unfortunately. And then we have the Seven of Wands as well reversed. That is about having very weak and not defined boundaries. There are these trolls there, look, that are causing quite a lot of discomfort for that girl. So he's talking about boundaries when it comes to people that want to push for certain things, push for mandates, for example, or they're trying to force things onto you. But because it's reversed, you are not even trying to protect yourself from those energies. You're not even trying to have very clear boundaries and to stand up and to say no. So this is the energy of that. Also, it's about quitting a situation, but quitting in a way that is not in your favor, that you did not stand up for yourself, but you rather quit because you couldn't handle the situation. So that's about that. Not very nice energies, but you know what? Less energies of Viktor Orban. So let's pull a card about his energies. So what is up with Viktor Orban? He was attacked a lot by the European Union and by many other leaders. So we have the King of Pentacles reversed, and I don't know, I'm being guided to put another one. We have the Six of Wands upright. So the King of Pentacles in this reverse position could indicate money issues, could indicate issues around profit, but it can be also jealousy. This is the energy of Viktor Orban. So there might be some jealousy around him from other leaders, or he might have that energy of wanting to be the best leader in the world. the best leader that is looking after his country and his people, but he's not following through with many things. However, he seems kind of like a person that is doing what he's saying. I know that many people will not agree with me. This is what I'm saying, but I might be wrong because I don't know him. But there is this jealousy around him, and there's this energy of not following through what is being told. So I don't know if he's doing that or others are doing that to him. And we have the Six of Wands, which is about recognition, actually. It is about victory. Viktor Orban, victory. I think he is very prone to seeking for recognition as well. But there is a tribe as well, a group of people, quite a large group of people that is also recognizing what he's doing in Hungary. And I know that many people in many countries have a very, very positive opinion about him and what he's doing. That he is standing up, for example, when it was this situation with teaching children in the school, when the European Union wanted to introduce that in school, this sexual education. And he was saying that, no, we're not going to do that in our country. He doesn't want children at that age to be educated in that way, in that toxic way, I have to say. And that is also a transhumanism agenda. And Putin was talking about the same concerns when it comes to sexual education and then rights, sexual rights and transhumanism. So he was kind of trying to raise awareness about it. So I get the same energy from him as well. So yeah, there's a lot of recognition that he's receiving, Viktor Orban, for what he's doing. But then there's a lot of jealousy around him as well, and he's seeking for a lot of validation and a lot of recognition as well. This is how I feel. Okay, let's pull another card. The Hanged Man reversed. So that is also about traitors. He might feel like he's being surrounded with traitors, and it's also about feeling like a victim. And yeah, he might feel like a victim in this situation that many people are attacking him. Let's get another one. I'm getting into Viktor Orban now and his energies. Page of Pentacles. Again, that is about money. That is related to news around money. So again, profit. So there is something in the air about that profit orientation. But I'm not getting a negative vibe from him. But this is something that I need to check more in depth in order to get an insight about who he is. Okay, so these are the countries. This is what I'm seeing, guys. It was an interesting reading. Very interesting to see where different countries are going. And I hope it really helped you to see the bigger picture, that all that chaos that is happening around the world. Be it mandates, be it dishonesty, deception, lies, control, manipulation. It is all happening with a great purpose. And it's coming up for review. It's coming up for healing. And that's why we feel like we are being triggered in so many areas. But one thing is sure, there's a lot of movement in 2022, because 6 is about that as well. Huge spiritual awakening, and there's a lot of speed. So things are going to come quite quickly for many, many countries. And the structures might collapse in many places of the world quicker than we could imagine. So people are winning, guys, and we have to look at the bright side of things. And as I said previously, we have to be careful not to get stuck in this energy of doom and gloom and this energy of conspiracies. It's good to know about those things, but the light is winning. We are winning because we are operating more and more from this heart-based Christ consciousness and love frequency. So thank you guys for watching. I hope it resonated. You can feel free to subscribe to my channel, and you can share this message with others as well. Next time I will see what I'm going to talk about. But I want to dive into the 5G agenda as well as soon as possible. So take care. Thank you for watching again. And I will see you next time. Kisses to you all.